It now seems certain that by the end of 2020, there will be a vaccine available for people against COVID. In fact, the US government has told the federal states to be ready by the 1st of November for the vaccine to be distributed. Interestingly, the US election is on the 3rd of November. There's 5 big companies, pharmaceutical companies, in the race to be the first with the vaccine. Of course, there's enormous profits for those companies if they produce that vaccine, because they'll be selling to governments, and of course governments typically overspend. And even if they charge a small amount above what it costs to produce the vaccine, because of the millions that will be demanded, then of course they will make enormous profits. Those vaccines probably will need to be repeated. It's expected that the vaccine won't give complete immunity forever. In other words, the vaccine may only last for 6 to 12 months. So there'll be needed to be repeat vaccines. Investment managers are already looking not only to invest in the pharmaceutical companies, but also look at what the effect will be on the economy. Will it return? At the moment, we've got a situation whereby some shares have continued, ones particularly in technology, where companies have continued to be able to function even in lockdown. But many shares, of course, are down. And the reason for that is those companies have suffered in COVID and in lockdown, particularly airlines, of course, and the leisure industry. Will those companies return to normal when there's a vaccine? Will that vaccine give confidence to the public? Or will the public say, I don't want that vaccine until it's been tried on a few more people? It's certainly going to be an interesting few months, but I'm looking forward to having the vaccine out there. At least those that are most vulnerable, provided it's been tested properly, and I believe it will be, then those people that are most vulnerable will be able to use that vaccine and have protection. And that should allow society to be able to function in the new normal. And by new normal, I mean there are some things that have changed forever. Habits have been formed. People will continue, in my opinion, to shop online. They'll continue to use technology. So whilst there's going to be a recovery in some of the traditional industries, I see tech continuing to grow. So as an investor, I'll be looking to see what stock are going to recover, but I'll also continue to invest in tech, because tech, after all, in my opinion, is the future.